All right, Tywan Claxton, man. How's it going? It's been a little while since we've seen you. Been a little while since we've seen most of the Bellator fighters, but how you been holding up?
Holding up great. Just ready to go out there and put on another show. It's crazy times, and during crazy times, people like to see crazy fights, and that's what I plan on going out there and giving them.
For sure. And how happy were you to get the one of the first phone calls to be able to fight right away, not have to sit around? It must be nice after sitting on the shelf for a little while.
Absolutely. I mean, you think of everybody that's on the roster, to be able to be one of the first fights on the card is a little bit of a blessing. So I'm very appreciative of it, and I guess there's no other way to show gratitude than to go out there and put on a great show, right?
That's for sure, man. And the last time that we spoke with you, that MMA Junkie spoke with you, a couple of our my coworkers went and spoke to you at Syndicate when you were out there in Vegas earlier this year, and you kind of talked about being very cognizant of where you are in your development. How you're getting better as a fighter. So now that we haven't seen you for a little while, how far along do you think you're coming? Is this going to be the best version we've seen? How much improvement have you made?
It feels like wrestling now. I'll put it that way. That's how comfortable I feel. I'm with Elevation now. I'm on Elevation Fight Team, and I've got rounds with great guys, tough partners: Carrington Banks, Gaethje, Dober, Austin Hubbard. List of names goes on and on. Iron sharpens iron, so you're going to see a great version of me. Probably the best version of me you've seen so far. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun show.
Can't wait for it, man. And you've got a good opponent in front of you here, J.J. Wilson, another hungry guy like yourself. Were you familiar with him when his name crossed your desk? Was he somebody that you knew, or did you kind of have to look him up? Or
I looked him up. I looked him up, saw some of his interviews. He basically stole my blueprint. I'm the prospect that says I want to fight 5 times in a year. He comes out and says he wants to fight 5 times in a year. He's like that. He thinks it's going to be a wrestling match, and just that he wants to throw hands and all the same things that I said. He's kind of tried to run with my blueprint, and real recognize real, and he ain't real. So I'm gonna go out there and show him that there's levels.
Yeah,
simply put.
That's what I was going to ask you about next. Your skills, how do you feel you match up with him? Do you feel like you're really that much above him? Do you feel like it's going to be a, he'll have something for you a little bit here and there, or do you expect some sort of quick, finish?
He gets on anybody's back, he's a problem. His jiu-jitsu is very, very slick. I just haven't seen enough to know what he's capable of under pressure. He's fighting guys that are 4-5, 0-1. 2-0 that's fought 0-0s and 1-0s. I can't make an assessment off of that. No one can really make an accurate assessment off that. So I guess we're gonna figure it out July 24th. That's when I'll make my assessment. I'm on top of him trying to bash his face in. We'll see how slick his jiu-jitsu is then.
Yeah, man, for sure. I think a lot of people are excited for this one, and I guess. Is that the way you feel? Is that your prediction? Do you feel like you will get some sort of ground and pound stoppage, or kind of what's the official Tywan Claxton prediction for this fight?
I think that I'm going to stop him in this. If it makes it to the second round, he'll be done in the second. I'll finish him in the second. Maybe ground and pound, most likely, because I have a feeling he's going to be trying to pull guard a lot. He says he wants to stand and bang, but I don't think he wants to stand and bang. But I do.
And I know you're not overlooking him. I know that you're a guy that, like I said, you kind of know where you are in the realm of things, the realm of the division. So with the win over him, I mean, how close do you think you are to getting back to tournament fights? I know you said Emmanuel Sanchez was one of your main motivators going forward. You wanted to be able to go back out there and beat him sometime. So how close do you think you are to being able to take a matchup like that and come out on the victorious side?
I can't look into the future right now. My mind is only set on one person. J.J. Wilson, my phone, my screensaver's got this man and his topology record. It's all I care about. He's in the way. He's the only thing that's in the way. I can't look forward to anybody other than him.
think that's a good note to end on. Good luck, man. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, for sure.